Yeah, it's in the...
Scholastic D1 championship game between Father Henry Carr and Bond Academy. My name is Joe Musa. On the mic with me, Tarek Sabate. Got another game, got another championship game coming at you guys.
The inaugural championship game.
Yes, sir. Scholastic division between two good teams. Bond coming in 9-3 on the regular season. Father Henry Carr right behind him at 8-4. So two teams among the top 4 in the regular season. Made a statement all season, proved their talent, and they did so throughout the playoffs, earning the spot and earning the right to compete for a championship.
Two first-year programs
Yep.
in the NPH ecosystem.
Yep.
It's a story of two different tales. On one end, you have a basketball program that's budding in Bond. It's a relatively new program. And then you have on the other end a historical Father Henry Carr Crusaders legacy led by Coach Paul Melnick. And this has been a statement year for him and the program to revive it as one of the top programs in Toronto and the country, because that's what hey, Dylan Brooks, Tyler Ennis, Simon Tanvir Bular,
Antwi.
Josh Ogden, Antwi, the list goes on of guys that they've developed and moved on to the next level that are still engaged currently in the community, whether they're reffing or coaching or you see Josh Ogden reffing, again, ecosystem.
Crazy.
Spiderweb.
Yeah, spiderweb, like you said, man.
I'm trying to draw it out on paper so I can share what's on my mind, on paper.
Yeah.
And then we can put that visually. It's pretty cool.
But, like you said, Father Henry Carr, a lot of history, a lot of prestige. Of course, they paused a little bit during COVID, but one thing that Paul Melnick told me after they won their semifinal game is, hey, they must have forgot who we were. So they're here to prove that with a chance to not only win a championship, but a chance to earn themselves a bid into NPA Nationals March 26th and 30th, where they'll go up against potentially some of the top programs and the top players across Canada, coast to coast, in front of 30.
I wouldn't say potentially. I would say definitely the top programs in the country.
Yep. No, I mean potentially the winner.
Yes,
right?
That's the qualifier. Yes,
Exactly. So,
hey, man, it's one game in March. It's win in advance. This is March, where champions are crowned, and baby steps.
Exactly. One game at a time.
It's a journey for them, though. It's cool because they're coming out of this conference.
Yeah.
And there are some interesting storylines because, you got these guys and you got ONLX potential and Lincoln Prep.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
They're all right there in the mix. It would be interesting to see the two Lincoln Prep teams face off.
Yeah.
Okay, but it depends on which team Alessandro's playing on.
I think he's going to rock with these guys if they were to get through.
I'm with wherever Alessandro is.
Yeah.
If he's playing on this team, I think this team's going to win, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But that'll be interesting, though. look, Lincoln Prep, if you're listening, I would say this. You can compete with anyone
Yeah.
if you decide to.
Yeah.
Because they got all the horses, they got all the dogs to make it happen.
Yep.
It's all about approach. Speaking of which, Kevin Phillip, league commish, just checking in with the coaches,
Nice.
regulating,
The glue
as he always
guy.
does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Draymond Green
Yeah.
checks the watch. He knows it's game time.
I love that. We're gonna make him watch that little part back.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
I wish the boys captured that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they did or not, but
Yeah.
a lot of angles, a lot of moving parts.
And we're off. Father Henry Carr controls tip. Father Henry Carr rocking that blue, whereas Bond rocking some black jerseys.
I like what I see from Bond already. Look how high up they are defensively. You could tell this is a defensive coach team,
Yeah.
as Henry Carr does a good job in the mid-range.
And here comes Bond. Javon Givens. Hand off. Getting it to Sudani. Sudani had a monster dunk in that semifinal game. And this Bond team with, I mean, he might get a chance to go. Marcus De Silva, one of their top, I believe their top scorers. But he's been dealing with a flu as well as an ankle injury throughout the course of the season. Talked to the coach before. They said he's going to go. And they're going to monitor it from there.
It's low.
Here is Christmas. Gets it over from the crease. Gain of Christmas. This kid can really shoot the ball. Deep three, no good. Rebound, Bond. Looking to push. Nice take. And
I've been
finish.
hearing a lot of good things about that point guard there for Bond.
Yep. Isaiah Flores. He was huge in their semifinals game. Definitely the X factor. Put up 14 points.
Nice.
Raining it in from deep.
I believe Georgian College was saying they like him.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, you like the defensive intensity that Bond's bringing.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Recco Clayton with the shot. 5-5 to start. Both teams came to compete as Givens gets all the way to the rim and finishes. Javon Givens. Looking to get it to their offense. Like you said, that defense is very high up, so Father Henry Carr looking to figure it out, find some gaps in the defense. They get a good looking shot there, doesn't go, as Bond is now looking to run. Isaiah lets it fly. No good, rebound. Henry Carr, here's Clayton. Stolen by Isaiah. Gets it right back and gives it to Givens.
Wow.
Charge.
I got to shout out the Tabo refs. You know, the leadership there has, they've really done a great job. I think what I notice is like they've gone out of their way to really provide a great service and be hospitable. So I got to give, credit where it's due.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, I think they've done a good job of managing the games. What do you think, Joe?
I mean, it's a hard job to ref. You're
Yeah.
obviously not going to get every call right. But I think the important thing is the ability to communicate to coaches
Yes.
and to players. If you're making a call and if they have questions, got to be able to explain your rationale.
Yes.
As opposed to you see some refs want to just keep it pushing, not talk to the coaches. It's important to do that. And I've seen that, I would say, over the weekend
Yeah.
from these refs. So they've been holding it down. And we got 3 refs, of course.
It's all about, I guess, working collaboratively as a two-way relationship, even when you look at players on the court. Like when they're passing the ball to each other, they're moving it, they're reading each other. Ball is life, basically.
Yeah, all his life.
Hey, Ben, ask Leo to get a shoot. Ask Leo to get a shoot.
I mean, who you got, Joe?
I mean, I feel like Bond is the slight
Ooh,
favorite, just
nice
being
pass.
slightly better in terms of
Wow.
their win-loss record. But again, a team.
Can't count these guys
You
out.
can't count them out when you have a coach who's been in the game for so long and he's seen so much, and you know his knowledge of the game is so deep and extensive that he can probably implement a bunch of different schemes, both on the offensive and defensive end. So again, it's hard to beat. I feel like coaching is very important at all levels, but at the high school level, like you're able to win some games.
Yep.
With, you know, you might not have as much talent as the other team, but if you have a strong coach and a strong game plan in place, then
Teamwork, chemistry,
exactly.
role definition.
And one. So back and forth right now. Back and forth. As expected.
You know how we say dogs only?
Yep.
I think Henry Carr would resemble that term very well.
Yep. For sure.
You do got a bunch of guys that play hard, compete, but I would say Bond too. Like I'm liking their approach, and they also have one of their top dogs out of the lineup.
Exactly. Yeah, Marcus. So they might give him a go. He's battling a flu, so they might give him a go for some brief minutes, see how he feels. Father Henry
Marcus,
Carr.
man, I really like that kid.
Yeah.
What was his last name?
Marcus Da Silva Romeo.
That's the one.
Yep.
Marcus Da Silva Romeo.
Yep. 6'5" scoring guard, 3-level scorer, can shoot it, play on the ball, off the ball, good IQ,
Yes.
good character.
What do you think of
too.
him as like a combo guard, or do you see him just a straight two? I know he loves to score it though.
Yeah, I've seen him mostly be a primary scorer.
Yeah.
But again, for him taking that next step.
IQ, he said he's got that,
Yeah.
so he's got to add some leadership.
Yeah. I think it's definitely possible for him to have more on-ball responsibility at the next level. And
How is his leadership skills?
I'd say they're good, man. Like, he's that guy where his teammates are going to look to him because he can lead by example. You know, I feel like he has good habits. You don't
KD?
necessarily see him, like, you know, putting his head down after a turnover or, you know, complaining, talking back to the coach. He sets that example for his team. So
Good point.
I feel like he's good. And he's an interesting player that can fit in at a lot of levels because of his scoring and his shooting ability and his size for position. Like, you can see him going to a U Sports. You can even see him playing at like a low major or D2, right? Just because of that combination of size and skill. And
Shoot, I think, I mean, if I'm an America East coach, if I'm in, you know,
like
if I'm Vermont, if I'm,
Maine.
shoot, I think he could play at a lot of levels, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's low to mid major Division I. Just a team that's looking for a guy that can, I mean, every team's looking for a guy that can get buckets, but I just think he's such a threat that he's bound to give you like 6 to 9 points.
Yeah.
Gets a bit stronger.
Yep. And I like how he scores it all within the flow of the offense, too.
Yes,
Like, you don't see
doesn't
him
force it.
dribbling the air out of the ball, right?
Yeah,
Catch and shoot or catch one dribble pull-up. Can cut, can play off the ball, like I said. So, again, a lot of talent and even a very intriguing prospect, I feel like, on Bond as well, who just checked in the game. Number 7, Jalen Ford, as Bond hits that 3. But like I said, Jalen Ford, I mean, physically, he definitely passes the eye test. He's long. He's got really good size, about 6'5", 6'6".
Yep.
He's got good on-ball instincts. For him, it's just sharpening that skill set, becoming a better shooter, becoming a better passer, just continuing to grow because he's got some pretty interesting God-given abilities with his size and his length and his athleticism.
He's had some big games throughout the season as well where he's led the squad, right?
Here he is right now. See, when that double team comes,
nice.
got to be able to keep your composure, and he did. He found the open man, unable to knock it down.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Through pass right there. Wow.
Well, these teams came to bring it. Energy's high in the first quarter.
This kid's quick, eh?
Yeah.
23. Had that pass early, and he's like really tenacious defensively. As a smaller guard, you have to check all those boxes.
Oh, yeah. You got to be a dog. Deep 3. No good.
I just had a little chat with just had a little chat with Mr. Project Manager.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
PG. That's
Miles
headed,
Sadler, yeah.
that's heading to Chipotle Nationals.
Yep.
Miles Sadler. He's like, you know, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's like, I told him, I mean, you got this far. You might as well finish the job.
Yep.
He's like, yep.
Exactly.
It's that time.
Nice
But man,
pass.
he's two guys come to my mind. Miles right now, and also Sader Servilis, like guys that have put up big games against high-level opponents, like consistently throughout the season.
Yep.
They're top dogs against like basically the NBA prospects.
Yeah, basically. I mean, yesterday, speaking of Sader,
Yeah.
yesterday they matched up against Utah Prep in the grind session. He had 22 points, shot at 5 for 11 from 3.
He was shooting from deep.
Shooting from deep, nearly half court, just letting it
Man.
go. And again,
College coaches need to get on that
sleeping,
ASAP.
sleeping. And he
If you
guards the
can't, if
best
you can't see
player.
that kid, wow.
Yeah, he guards the best player. So he was guarding AJ DeBansa. Obviously, Utah Prep got the win, but he held them to 14 points.
Look, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Sader Servilis is the Lou Dort mold. And in a lot of ways, Lou Dort was extremely under the radar, right? Obviously, like different level, like different, like thing with Dort, he was so explosive. In high school, even more so, like the difference. And he's like a violent athlete.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, these guys are extremely under the radar because they're these like 6'2", 6'3" guards that are so tough defensively.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. At Christmas time?
Can't sleep on the dogs, man. That's for sure.
Was that Christmas?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was Clayton.
That's why we got you, Joe. You got the plug, man. You got the tabs on these kids.
Shout out to Swish.
Knows exactly who the top dogs are in the country. And every day we're learning something new about these kids, and even the game outside of the game, just like how their development's going, what you've been hearing, the enablers of the development, skill development, the coaching, the community around each player.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Nice mid-range jumper. Adrian Aquino. Here's Benzangi trying to get down the hill, draws a foul.
I'm really interested to see this ONLX game versus Lincoln.
You know, ONL's tough for any team to go up against. They
They're
just got-
always tough,
just
man.
play so hard.
Man,
They got
they're
so
always
many
winning.
Dogs. They're winning since the NPH Showcase days.
They just kept climbing the ladder.
Always,
CNITs.
yep. CNITs. A lot of, alumni that have starting to move on to the next level.
It's cool. It's really cool to see the building with these programs, you
Yep.
know?
Yep. At a high-scoring first quarter right now, 20-19. Father Henry Carr in the lead, trying to punch their ticket to NPA Nationals.
Oh, yeah, lots on the line, man. The championship is on the line, plus admission to another championship.
Yeah, exactly. No good from Clayton. Rebound by Henry Carr. No good on the second chance attempt. Here comes Ford in the open court. This is where he's good. The ball in his hands. Finds Benzangi. Nice. Muscles his way inside. I think if you're Bond, you want to try to look to exploit your size advantage inside. Try to get inside as much as possible. Open things up. Here's Christmas.
Wow.
Christmas time.
Now it's Christmas time.
Yeah, and one. Cannon
Looked a little Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you can score it, man.
That slow Euro step,
Yeah.
that slow like down the lane.
Yep.
Little floater. Take a moment here, Joe. I want to pick your brain about the NPA Nationals. What do you see happening? Who you got? I mean, who's... I know that's a big question, but, like, who do you see as, like, the teams that have been impressing you the most throughout the season?
Yeah, for sure. I think first thing is there's been a lot of parity this year.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, you got your defending champs, Fort Erie Red, and then their counterpart, Fort Erie, is coming in undefeated. You got Crestwood coming in at second place. You got Houghton. You got Ridley, who just came off the OSBA championship. You got Edge from Calgary. So you got a lot of legitimate contenders.
Last year, it felt like Royal Crown and Fort Erie were at a crash course all season.
Yeah.
And this year, it's kind of like, you're right. I think it's definitely opened up with different possibilities.
Yeah, anybody could win it, man, especially in a single game elimination. But again, looking forward to just seeing that talent. And obviously, as we know, a lot of college coaches are going to be in attendance. All the way from D1 to U Sport, D2,
so much opportunity,
CCAA, man. So for these kids, Sure, you want to come in and win a national championship, of course, but there's a chance to change the trajectory of your future and your career as a student athlete, potentially earning a scholarship.
Sheesh.
You know, there's a lot of guys who are
Mariel earned one last year at Kansas State.
Yes, he blew up. Jerome
Rocco
Tang.
Awad.
Rocco came. He committed to NJIT.
He's that last nationals was where I think I would say he broke out for his where the D1 coaches started calling.
Yeah.
Right? Like where they're like, okay, this guy could be a D1 kid.
Yeah.
And then he repeated it with another big year this year, LBA.
Yep. Came in even better this year.
Sheesh. He could shoot that ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of Fort Erie, I just heard that they advanced to the Final Four of the grind session as well. Fort Erie Red did, yeah. So
they're in the Final Four now.
They're in the Final Four
Next,
now,
I think it's Kansas, I believe.
I believe so. So
that's great, man. Fort Erie representing Canada well once again.
Yep.
I know Royal Crown is in that tournament as well. Have they exited?
I believe they got exited. So did Fort Erie with Steve Houston. So
yes.
And Fort
Interesting.
Erie Red.
Okay, so Charles' squad. All right. So it looks like they're coming together at the right time.
Yep. And again, I think health is a big issue for them. Their star Tristan Beckford.
Yeah.
Now coming back into the lineup, and obviously he does so much for them.
Definitely, he's an impact guy for sure.
Committed to Arkansas State. You can't really replace.
Promise, Eli, the Quebecers. You know, I know they're making their presence felt, and I remember being at the Battle in the Fort, seeing those guys, and I was like, wow. I was really impressed by both of them, Promise and Eli.
Yeah.
2026, like they're going to be just as good next year, better, if not maybe better.
Yep. Dayton lays it in, and now Father Henry Carr is up by 7.
I like the defensive pressure, but Bond breaks it.
Count the bucket.
Wow, that's a backbreaker.
They needed that.
Thing is, like, these guys are smart. They know how to break the pressure.
Yep.
They're not going to fold with little pressure.
Exactly.
But you know that's Henry Carr's style. You know, they love to play fast. And I remember Dylan Brooks playing just like this, like in a setting like this, St. Mike's. Like Henry Carr and St. Mike's had a big rivalry, and Brooks was barking. I remember him barking, and like Coach Jeff Zauner of St. Mike's, he was not having it, but he was just like, he would always get under people's skin no matter what.
Still doing that to this day. So looks like Marcus has checked in the game for Bond. You know, they're down by 5. They're opting to put him in.
Wow.
Battling that flu. And he tried to play through it yesterday, but was just under the weather. So let's see if he can come in and have a flu game. That would be crazy. And the shot clock has been turned off. So Bond decides not to hold for one. They're going to score anyways. 3-point game. 7 seconds left to go. Nice patience by Clayton for 3, no good, and that'll do it. Very high scoring and high octane first quarter in this one. 28-25 for Father Henry Carr. We'll be right back for the second quarter. All right, and we're back here coming into the second quarter. Father Henry Carr, head coach Paul Melnick, trying to remind folks who he is and who his program is. A powerhouse in Canadian basketball since the OFSA days, since the pre-prep era.
Thought we were done? Nope.
Yep.
We're back. Back like we never left.
Exactly.
COVID, so what?
Exactly.
We're here.
Yeah.
We went to the top, back to the bottom, now we're going back to the you know what I mean? Like it's good, man. That's what passion does.
Yep.
Never give up.
Exactly. Can't replace that love for the game.
Nope. This kid's interesting. Number 23 for Carr.
Deep three by Christmas. Ball tipped. There's open floor. No good. Should look to dish that off. And here's Father Henry Carr. I feel like they've been very solid just in terms of their overall decision making. They're moving the ball. They're defending hard.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to come down to in a single game elimination. Who wants it more? Obviously, both teams are talented if you made it this far. But who wants it?
I love the different defenses that Paul Melnick's throwing at
Yeah,
Bond.
yeah.
Different traps, different zones.
And that's the thing with that experience, right? You're able to throw different schemes and confuse the team.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if they pick up full court, like tight.
Oh, good. Here's Givens trying to push. Nice movement here by Bond. Good block by Christmas.
Big block.
Christmas came early.
Christmas came early. Wow. You try to come in with the finger roll with the jelly. Try to come in with the Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, finger roll. George Gervin. Nice.
George Irvin.
Here
George Gervin.
Yeah. Marcus get into that fadeaway jumper that he loves so much. Unable to get it that time.
Marcus is in?
Yeah. He's in the game now. Yeah.
First, this is the first appearance?
Yeah, he came in at the end of the first.
Wow, I thought he was injured.
He had the flu.
So he's literally going to go with the flu game right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Team needs him? It's like, yo.
Yeah.
Wow, this should be interesting. See, but you wouldn't know that unless we heard it.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
exactly.
we would have just been like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
The inside scoop from Mr. Joe Musa, ladies and gentlemen.
Givens,
he's been giving it.
Yeah, he's been giving it. Liking his energy. He's pushing the pace. He's playing fast. Getting the hole. Getting downhill. And we got puns for days coming at you guys.
Oh, like big pun.
Big pun.
We got puns like big pun.
That's your boy, 23. Lefty. No good that time.
We need the name on this one, man. We got to give him some credit,
Irvin
you know?
Agua.
Irvin Agua.
Foul. Nice hustle by Benzangi on the offensive glass. He's got 9 points already. 8 rebounds already for Benzangi. Working on an early double-double.
Shout out to Jasmine, you know, part of the MPH family, doing her thing. No worries for that, but we're good. We're live. And we've been rolling strong all weekend.
Been rolling, man. It's been fun. And you know what this is kind of reminded me of this past summer when you and I went down to Nike EYBL Peach Jam.
Sure, remember that.
You walk in and there's a bunch of courts going on. I got that same feel, right? Yesterday we were running 4 courts at a time. You can pop your head into either gym.
Yes.
You're going to see a high-level game. You're going to see members of the community, people coming out and showing love. And people running around, having fun.
But now it's Sunday.
About.
It's big boy basketball. It's
exactly.
one court.
Exactly. All eyes
University
on this court.
level, big boy stuff.
Marcus.
And it's really, it's considerably different, I would say.
Yup, for sure. Marcus De Silva knocking it down from 3. They need his scoring, and as soon as he checks into the game, they take the lead. What a difference he's making just with his spacing ability and the gravity that he draws on the offensive end.
Got great size, man.
Yeah.
Good length. It says a lot about a kid that he's accepting the challenge, like he just wants to play.
Yep. Letting it fly again. Got to put a hand up. Nearly made that one. Benzangi, Boardman.
Boardman gets paid.
The guy's already nearing a double-double.
But even though he missed that, he created attention.
Yes, exactly. And then offensive rebound is able to come, clean it up.
He got momentum.
Wow. Nice start to this quarter for Bond. Firing on all cylinders. Already up 9-0 in this quarter, as they've taken a 6-point lead. Father Henry Carr, I'm sure they're going to adjust. Good offensive rebound, or defense rebound, sorry. Here comes Bond. Trying to trap Gibbons. Nice composure there through the double team. Kept his handle alive. And again, Julian Benzangi has been the difference maker early on, already with a double-double. Can you believe it? 11 points, 11 rebounds.
He's making me a believer, I'll tell you that much right now, Joe.
Working on a 2020 game, potentially.
Wow.
Julian Benzangi.
Pulling a Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
A 2020 game. How about that?
Wow. Crazy.
How crazy is that?
Hey, I got that guy in fantasy, so I've been winning.
Oh,
thanks
man.
to him.
You're good. You get him?
Yeah. Benzangi.
I mean, you get him. That's a huge fantasy play.
Yeah.
The biggest.
Yep. Literally. Blocked. Good defense at the rim. Shout out everybody tuning in on the live broadcast. Shout out everybody that pulled up here at York University in person, watching the action. Everybody drop a comment in the YouTube live. We'll shout you guys out. Looking forward to NPA Nationals.
Winner makes it there.
Yep, exactly. As well as the winner of the next game. Marcus, no good. And the ball sails out of bounds. Father Henry Carr, 5:13 left to go in the second. Trying to work, get some going here. They've yet to score here in the second quarter, so Bond's really come out with some defensive intensity. Lining it up,
Wow.
and just as I say that,
They needed that.
they silenced me.
I like that, man. I like that.
Yep.
He's showing emotion, not just a three, but
Yep.
the energy is contagious.
Yeah, Jodeci Clark. Here is Givens, 2-foot stop, goes into some trees. Benzangi, none other than Benzangi with another rebound. Kick out, nice look to the corner. Givens.
Wow. Nice spin there. No good. Loving the effort. Again,
bodies on the floor.
same guy. Battling.
All the way.
Wow.
Acrobatic finish by
That was
Jalen
impressive.
Russellburn. Nice body control. Took the bump and finished.
Nice.
Fouled. Benzangi, nothing easy inside.
Man, it's been tight all the way through.
Yeah, man, back and forth.
Each team taking a shot.
Leaving it all on the floor here. Want to go out with the dub. I love how these championship games always fall on a Sunday. Because like a lot of these guys, they got school the next day. So they can come in the next day school, hanging their gold medals.
Dang.
You know,
Yep, they won the
flexing,
chip.
feeling good going into class.
Big man on campus.
Exactly. That's what you want. You don't want to have any regrets. You want to leave it all on the floor. 37-33 right now.
Some more pressure from Henry Carr.
Left alone. You can't leave him open. Isaiah Flores. Sharp shooter. And he's a gamer too. 7-point lead now for Bond. They've flipped the switch here in the second quarter.
I think he took the switch too.
Yeah.
Second shot, missed it. He's 1 for 2 now, but trying to make an impact.
Nice pass. Oh, fumbled the catch by Sudani. And Sudani had a monstrous dunk in that semifinals game. If you didn't see it, check it out on NPH Showcase Instagram. Body to body against Royal Crown. 3:26 left to go in the second quarter. 7-point game.
That Royal Crown team is interesting in the division.
Yeah,
So Bond is a good win for them to get here.
for sure. The path to the finals ain't easy. A lot of length on the perimeter for Bond, but it does not matter for Clayton. 11 points in the game for him. He's been a bright spot for his Father Henry Carr team. Nice pass. Kick out to Isaiah. I'll say it before, I'll say it again. Do not leave him open. Isaiah Flores starting to heat up a little bit. 11 points in the game, and that's his third tray ball. Shoot it better than anybody in this game.
Nice finish.
Back and forth we go.
All game, they're going to put some type of pressure defense on you.
Yep. Isaiah, heat check. No good. Looking to push. Nice hands by Givens. And I'm really liking his energy level on both ends. Offensively, he's pushing the pace, creating opportunities, and defensively, like we saw there, forcing that turnover. Just being active, right? Playing with energy, playing with motor.
Full court pressure once again. Looks like a zone.
Quick break. Isaiah getting to a mid-range now. Ooh. Have yourself a game.
They need him.
Yeah, picking up where he left off in that semifinals. 13 points now. 3, no good. Rebound by Isaiah. But he turns it over nearly. No, Givens collects it. They got to get it up past half, and they do. Benzangi is there in the middle. All the way inside. Oh,
wow.
Try to throw it down with the left.
Wow.
All the way and finishing is Tyshawn French with the left hand. Minute 20 left to go in this highly entertaining first half of play. 6-point game. Isaiah now working the ball screen, coming off of it, getting to a mid-range, and he hits it. He's on fire right now. Not just a catch and shoot guy. Got to his spot that time, came off the screen and rising up in the mid-range.
Trying to put this squad on his back.
Yeah, wow.
Say, yo, I want this championship. It's great to see the rise of, you know, Asian basketball, right? Like whether it's Filipino, Korean, Chinese, like the Middle East.
Yep.
It's, you know, definitely learning a lot about being out there. Whether it's Dubai, Saudi, Lebanon is a huge basketball country.
Yeah.
And we're definitely identifying players from all over the world and bringing them there. But you're seeing it. I mean, Caleb Zhu, you see the point guard. If
Yeah.
so you're going to have to refresh me.
Andy Gamal
Sorry?
for Royal Crown,
Andy
right?
Gamal,
Yeah.
right? Filipino national team.
Yeah.
And we've seen it for years, right?
Yeah. I mean, Xavier Lee at
Xavier
Princeton,
Lee, like,
you know,
wow.
potential NBA draft pick.
Yeah. I think he's going to make it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's produced for long enough.
Christian David played
Yeah.
D1, playing pro ball now in I believe, Philippines.
Yep, that's right.
It's cool. It's cool to see.
And
I mean, and there's more. And
Yeah.
there's more.
Isaiah Flores right now, heating it up,
Yep.
you know.
Right on cue.
10-point game. Father Henry Carr at the line. Isaiah Flores leading all scorers with 15. Julian Benzangi been a monster on the glass. 14 points, 14
Wow.
rebounds. I said 2020 game might be a 30-30 game. He's on pace for it. Basically a point and a rebound shy of that.
That's
yeah.
wild. Yeah, I mean, that would be wild. Unlikely,
Yeah.
but that would be wild. Even if he ends up with a 2020 game,
Yeah,
that's
even
pretty impressive.
Insane. I mean, 14 and 14 is a good stat line to even end
For
the
a
game.
full game, yeah.
To have that in a second quarter.
I had to do a double take. I'm like, are you sure we're not going into the fourth?
Yeah, yeah, right. So quick timeout for the final 12 seconds. Be right back. The final 10 seconds of this first half. Bond looking to build on what's been a really good second quarter going into halftime. They let it go for three, no good. Last second shot, that should count, but no good. 8-point lead for Bond going into the half over Father Henry Carr. Very entertaining, a lot of offense, a lot of back and forth, but there can only be one champion. We'll see who it is in the second half.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Could be.
1.5 games left. Imagine going the mic. All right. We're live here. Second half. (49-41) lead for Bond after a really good second quarter. And it looks like Marcus De Silva Romeo starting the second half for Bond.
Winner takes its ship and a ticket into the NPA Nationals. It's pretty a close game all the way through so far. It's kind of been within 6 and maybe 8.
Yeah. I'm interested to see the type of adjustments that Father Henry Carr is going to come out with here in the second half. Here's,
Game of chess.
yep. Here's Clayton. He had a good first half for them. But the story of the first half was Isaiah Flores with a flurry of threes. Here he is with the ball right now, shaking and baking, drawing a lot of defensive pressure. But they turn it over. Isaiah had 15 points, including 3 threes in that first half. And for Father Henry Carr, Adrian Aquino leading them with 14 points. And they've scored.
Forced a timeout.
Yeah, a couple quick buckets here to start the half, liking their energy. Timeout. All right, after a nice and fast, hot start from Father Henry Carr in the second half, forcing Bond to call a timeout. It's a 4-point game here in the championship game of the NPH D1 Scholastic Division. A lot of talent here. Oh, nice pass from Givens to De Silva Romeo. He gets 2 more on the board. Here is McCreath walking it up, trying to get into their offense here, trying to hand it off to Christmas. Met by some pressure. Trying to shake Givens. Givens has been giving it on both ends. Three by Marcus, sharp shooter on the loose. Flu or no flu. That's one thing he's gonna do is put the ball in the hole. And he's doing it right now. Having a little bit of a flu game here. 5 quick points to start the third quarter for Marcus.
That is good news for Bond.
Yep. There's Isaiah. He's been doing a lot of the lifting on the offensive end. 3, no good.
It looks like this Bond team is well coached, and I don't feel like there's any egos on the floor. Like everyone just plays for each other.
Yeah.
Move the ball around.
There
It's
we go.
good chemistry.
All the way, and he draws the foul. Jalen Russellburn. He's a quick guard, deceptive with the ball in his hands, especially in the open floor. He's made a couple tough finishes at the rim already. Had 23 in the semifinal game. Lefty. You're a lefty yourself, you know. I feel like lefties are always tough to guard. Crafty with the ball.
Well, back in my heyday. Well, no, it's just it's odd. It's different.
Yeah.
Get people off balance a little bit. I know Manu
Yeah.
Ginobili was like
Oh, yeah.
the king of that. Like, you know, he was RJ too. RJ Barrett, right?
RJ's really good with
Like,
it.
you know he's going left, but he's gonna go strong, hard left, which is hard to adjust to.
Yeah. Nice block by Sudani. Interested that Binzangi's coming off the bench here in the second half. He had a 14-point, 14-rebound first half. But again, energy player like him, he comes off the bench. He's going to be able to be that spark plug.
Coach wanted to give a little bit of a break, a longer break.
Yeah. They got a lot of depth. They're able to mix in different lineups. Up by 8 right now. Trying to hold off this Father Henry Carr team, who are tough as nails.
Nice.
They're playing hard.
Wow.
Good movement there, but good defense. Both teams competing hard, man.
Loving the point guard play from Bond there. I mean, at the top of the key, he kind of did one of those. Remember when Iverson crossed over, or quote unquote crossed over Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of top of the key. He did that. He froze him, attacked, and then nice drop off pass.
Yeah.
Anytime you see guards that can kind of get to their spots, but also do it with vision, like while they're operating, they're seeing everything in tight spaces.
Yeah.
I think that was one of those situations.
Yeah, very key. 8-point game, 6:20 left in this third quarter. It's been an entertaining one, that's for sure. All the way, Gibbons to the rim and finishing. 10-point
Picking it up.
lead now, yeah. A lot of contribution from this Bond team. They've now got 3 players in double digits. Steal. Russell Burn.
That was an easy pick off there. Careless on that side. Got it. Valued possessions.
There he is. Binzangi back in the game.
Shoot.
Picking up where he left off of the nice feed from Gibbons. Time out.
Camera 2, take.
Bond up by 12. 5:40 left to go in this third quarter. We'll be right back.
You knew about that guy before?
Third quarter, it's been all about Bond right now, building a lot of momentum. See what they get to out of this timeout. Trying to keep it in bounds. Nice block by Marcus. Flu game Marcus. Gibbons all the way.
Wow. He's been instant offense all second half so far.
Energy. Now it's a 14-point lead if you're not careful. This lead can continue to grow. But at the same
Carr's
time,
got to stop the bleeding.
yeah. At the same time, if you're Bond, you can't get comfortable either. And keep it pushing. Maintain that energy. Oh, late call.
Take camera 2. Nice shot, camera 2. Yeah, hold it there. Camera 3, fine.
61 to 47
Find the ball carrier, camera 3.
as
There you go,
Adrian Aquino
Number 13.
go to the line.
Take camera 3. Another angle there, yeah.
And this kid had a 40-point game earlier in the season.
Did he?
Yeah,
Take camera 1.
41-point game, had multiple games of 20-plus, averaging about 17 points per game
Wow.
in the regular season, so this guy can score
That's
it.
impressive.
Yeah, another lefty.
But I mean, there are multiple guys that are averaging double figures.
Yep. Yeah, got a
What
lot
class
of,
is he in?
he's a 25, I believe.
College coaches watching you sport CCAA. If you're able to perform at that level, at this level,
Yeah, you can perform at that level, right?
that's a great sign. Then that means you can play at the next level.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the N one, but it'll go to the line.
Nice shot, camera 2. Walking to the line. Camera 3, find him. Yep, hold it right there. Hold it right there. Camera 2 still live. Take camera
Isaiah Flores at the line.
shot, getting shot.
15 points on the game for
Take
him.
camera 1. There you go.
Splash.
Camera 1's live.
There's first trips to the line, doing a lot of his damage on jumpers, 3-pointers, mid-range. He's knocking down the free throws. Very efficient scoring game from Isaiah Flores.
Take camera 3. Take camera 2. Follow him up. There you go. Take camera 1. Little top step.
Bond has really stretched things out.
Yep.
Double figures lead.
48, black team, 410 left.
Third quarter, it's been all Bond. And Henry Carr struggling to find the cup. There he goes.
Camera 3, stick on it. Take camera 3. Stick on 3. Yeah, good job, camera 3. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Take camera 1. Good job, dude.
Both first-year teams in the MPH ecosystem as Marcus hits a 3. That was a big shot.
Yeah,
Makes it
he's shooting
15 points. 65-50. 3:40 left to go in the third.
Nice head pass. Givens.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
pass. They're moving the ball. They're
Wow.
playing unselfish.
Everything but the finish.
Yeah. Cleanup crews on it. And I kind of made this point earlier in the first half. I thought that if they were able to exploit their size inside, then they would have a lot of success. And we've seen
You've
it,
definitely done that.
especially on the offensive glass, right? Guys like Sudani and Binzangi on the glass, multiple second chance opportunities. And I remember Pat Riley said this back in the day. He said, you control the glass, you control the game. And it's true.
Classic.
Able to generate a lot of extra possessions that way, right? Now the lead 17. Ooh.
Very nice.
Split in the B.
Roll in the park.
And now they're playing loose and having fun with it, playing confident, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah,
Very successful quarter, yep.
Yeah, there was that danger of pulling away. They need to, I mean, this game is far from over.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So the key is these guys compete. Keep the energy high.
Yeah. Can't get
See if they can
comfortable.
finish the quarter strong.
Floater is good. It's a game of runs. I mean, if you're Father Henry Carr, you have a chance to make this a single-digit game going into the fourth. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
3. Ooh, nothing but net. Jalen Russellburn having a really good game as well. A lot of contributions, man.
That one felt like a dagger.
Yeah, that was very clean how it dropped in. Christmas with the response, no good. But yeah, Binzangi's got 16. Isaiah's got 17. Jalen Russellburn's got 11. Javon Givens has got 12. So a lot of different contributions here.
It's a party.
Yep, as they're up 15, minute 30 left, timeout called.
Live.
All right, minute 30 left to go in this third quarter. Like you said, a lot of time left, a lot of ball left to be played. But if you're Father Henry Carr, you got to go, and you got to go now, as they do.
Wanted to ask you, Joe,
Sure.
for the next matchup, Lincoln Prep, ONLX,
Yep.
who are some key guys to look out for if you're a college coach?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, college coaches, if they're looking at the 25 class, definitely someone like a Shaq Kalanji on the 1L. You know,
Tell me about him. What's his size,
yeah,
position?
he's
How
about
does
a
he play?
6'5" wing, lengthy, athletic, can play above the rim, get out in the open floor, can defend multiple positions, and his offensive game is really starting to come together. Their point guard is solid, Ben Fofana, strong guard, defends the ball really well, can direct his team, get him in the right spots. And the interesting thing with Lincoln Prep is a lot of young guys on that team, right? A lot of 2027s, but still, if you're a college coach, you want to look out for
Definitely.
Alessandro Acosta-Reyes, you know, a Nico Cameron, Rico Reet. A lot of talent on that team, and I'd be impressed if they win it just because they're younger. They're playing guys 2-3 years older in some cases, right?
Talented group.
Yeah, very talented. And those names I like on Lincoln for the 27 class, I think they have a chance to be really good, especially our guy Lights, Alessandro.
I mean, just to think, Yana Feli could have who's at Royal Crown, could easily have been on ONLX.
Yeah.
As part of the championship teams, the Ottawa Next Level, and the NPA Showcase Club League.
So how cool would it be if ONL advances to NPA and then somehow Yan gets matched up against them? I'm not sure if that'll work in the first round, but maybe at some point if they do, that'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
Yan going against his old team. And
I mean,
even like a Rocco Awad we saw with WPA Suns. So, I mean, the pathway, right?
Yes. It's good to see the whole story unfold.
Yeah.
But it's a credit to the Ottawa group, right? ONLX, producing talent, putting together good teams. A lot of activity in Ottawa.
Yeah, for sure. No good to end the quarter.
Capital Courts, WMPA contender. Let's not forget about the ladies.
Potential favorites, yeah. 72-61, so Father Henry Carr is right there, man. It's theirs for the taking. We're going to go to break to start the fourth. All right, fourth quarter time.
Henry Carr was down 20 points nearly. I don't know how all of a sudden it's only down to 11 again.
Chipping away.
Yeah, just grinding it out.
One possession at a time. Just like this.
Yeah. They've been known not to give up. They've been known to make comebacks.
Yeah.
Look at how they put the pressure on now again. They haven't seen the pressure in a while, so they're kind of just, oh, here we go again.
Wow.
Second turnover, back to back.
Wow. 7-point game.
See what I mean? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, Bond needs a timeout. Wow. 45 seconds of action right there.
It ain't over till it's over, Joe.
Exactly. Quick timeout break. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss it. Back for the fourth quarter after a quick run from
Wow.
Father Henry Carr, and they're back at it, forcing turnovers and getting out in transition and converting.
Intensity is elevated. Third consecutive turnover that Henry Carr forced on Bond, and wow,
Christmas.
wow. That's a 7-point swing. Those 3 possessions, defense to offense, 7-point swing.
Just like that, it's only a 4-point game.
Oh!
Oh, Gibbons tried to go upstairs with it.
Dang, that was ambitious.
Yeah. And especially,
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I want to see Bond get some quality possessions, work the ball around. You don't want to play up to Father Henry Carr's pace. And it's still taking early shot clock shots here. And if you're Father Henry Carr, that's exactly what you want. Try to rush them and speed them up.
That's so interesting though, Joe. Throughout the course of the 3 quarters, they were able to handle the pressure. This is the first time that Carr's been able to break through on 3 straight positions. Credit to Coach Melnick there, just kind of surprised them out of the fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter.
Adjustments are everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get a little louder in this gym after that run by Father Henry Carr. Trapped in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Russell Byrne blocked from behind. All momentum is in Father Henry Carr's favor. Bond yet to score here in this fourth quarter. Here's Sudani inside, blocked by Aquino.
Oh, that's a bad
Ford.
That was a mistake there on the pass. You never want to pass it right into the middle.
Yeah. Looking to get some momentum back here is Bond. As Ford will go to the line, slow things down a little bit. No good on the first. Second is good. Splits the free throws, 5-point game. 7:30 left to go in this championship game. And it's been a barn burner.
Henry Carr just won't say no. Wow.
Oh, good, just rolls off the rim. Givens with it, gets it to Flores. Ford. Now they're looking to take their time a little bit, get some quality possessions. Marcus putting it on the floor, hanging, and finishing. Big
tough bucket,
shot.
Joe. It's a tough bucket. Oh,
big response by Jodeci Clark.
Jodeci.
Yeah, that's a name.
Wow, Jodeci Clark. He's an energizer bunny.
Yeah. Givens all the way. Block.
And one.
Devon Givens. He's been the guy that I feel like's been bringing it from start to finish. Isaiah Flores had some shot making in the second quarter, and big man Benzangi was getting it done on the glass in the first half, but I feel like Givens all game long on both ends has just been nonstop. He's got 14 points now. Javon's got 13 rebounds as well. And 7 assists. Working on a triple-double.
Wow.
I guess that activity's translating to the rebounding department.
It's crazy what energy could do.
Yep. That's the one thing you can control, right?
You mean the one thing you can control?
Yes, that's the one thing you can control is your energy.
Oh, It's another one. Fouled at the 3-point line. I don't know if he sold it. I don't know. But he got fouled at the 3-point line. Not a good foul there.
Yeah.
Sending Carr to the free throw line for three free ones. Could cut it to 4 points.
It's the free throws. 5-point game now. 6:20 left to go in this one. What a heated battle between two good teams competing for a championship. There's Father Henry Carr trying to kick it out. Puts it up, no good. Rebound Givens, another rebound. Javon out to controls. Trying to kick it out to Isaiah. Finds Ford. Traveling too many steps. A little shuffle there. Good rotation on the defensive end for Henry Carr. 5:30 left to go. Nice 2-foot stop by Blaine McCreath. I like that.
He's at that mid-range going.
Yep. 2-possession ball game. This defensive intensity right now for Father Henry Carr is serious. Ford, oh, loses it. He had open look. Probably could have shot that. Corner three is good by Clark. He's having himself a fourth quarter. Givens trying to split the D and get inside. What's the call? Block.
Ooh.
Yeah, looks like he might have taken a hard fall.
Hopefully nothing serious there. Uh-oh, looks like it could be something serious.
We're going to take a quick break and get back to it for the final 4:38. All right, and we're back here. As Bond is at the line, up by 2. Can't even get the free throws to go. The lid has been on the basket for them, but big credit to Father Henry Carr's defensive pressure and intensity. Really trying to grind this one out. Christmas, nice cut. No good on the reverse. 3-point game. Isaiah with some pressure in the backcourt. Gets it up. Nice finish by Sudani.
Sudani.
Yep.
He's been big for the Bond program. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yep. Up by 5 now. Clark hit a couple earlier. Big rebound. Let's see if Bond looks to take care of the ball here, get a quality possession. They shoot a 3 early in the shot clock. It does not matter for Jalen Russellburn. X factor. 15 points. The lead is back to 8. There is Father Henry Carr in the half court trying to get something. Christmas posting up the smaller defender. Nice move, pump fake, draws a foul. So good recognition, identifying the smaller defender on him. Put his back to him, post him up, get inside, a little up and under. Draw the foul and go to the line.
If you can't get him on the first pump fake, get him on the second.
Exactly.
Kobe Bryant style.
Yep. Kanan Christmas now with 19 points, leading Henry Carr in scoring. Actually leading all scorers in the game. He's been solid. He has been solid, averaging about 14 points per game on the season. Big time scorer. I'll make sure they get that wet spot taken care of, and looks like we're gonna have a quick timeout, unofficial timeout. So we're gonna cut to break.
We get.
Kanan Christmas at the line. This is the first one. Crucial free throw. Everything matters at this point. Misses them both. That's tough, but they get the offensive rebound. Stolen back by Bond.
Camera 2, take.
3:19 left to go.
Yeah, nice shot.
86-78. Bond had a big lead at one point, but Father Henry Carr stormed back, made it a one-possession game. Now down by 8. I mean, if they came back all this way, then definitely still possible. Can still pull it out. 3 minutes left to go. They got to be flawless going forward in their execution.
I mean, if they can repeat what they did earlier with the 3 possessions on defense.
Steal, pressure, ball pressure.
They were down close to 20 once upon a time, so they made it happen already. Lots of time left.
It's the first. It's them both. Aquino.
2 possession game.
Yep.
There's that pressure again. Diamond. I mean, you gotta give it to them. They're pretty disciplined in their traps.
Yep.
You know, they're practicing that.
3 by Marcus, no good.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's a 2 possession game. Less than 3 minutes left. This is where champions are crowned. This is where legends are made. This is where stars are born. McCreath, no good with the floater. Rebound, fighting for it.
Oh.
Little crafty move. Yep, threw it off the leg. The ball will stay with Bond. And if you're Bond, I think it's about trying to chew as much clock as possible. Quality possession, swing that ball around. Turnover, that's not what you want. But again, credit to that defense once again.
Wow. Oh.
Adrian, good patience.
Good move. Good attack to the rim.
Adrian Aquino, 22 points now. Foul. Zach Sudani will go to the line.
Yeah, Bond finally selected to go on offense instead of like trying to protect the ball. And as a result, they're able to make things happen with forward progression. Sometimes when teams put pressure, you kind of get shy away, you kind of fall into a cocoon. And then there's no like vision to see, okay, let me headman it, let me push it up. Like there's actually a wide open play over there.
Yeah.
How do you respond under pressure? Still a wide open game. 5 points, could be 6 here.
Hits them both. Big free throws for Sudani.
Two good games here for the championships. And then one more coming up.
Yep. Christmas. No good. Adrian.
Wow.
Fighting.
He's putting in work.
4-point game now, less than 2 minutes. Oh, nearly stolen. The ball will stay here. There's Isaiah. Had it going in the first half, cooled down a little bit. Nice.
Good movement.
Oh, good recovery, Adrian.
Wow, what a clutch defensive play here to cut it to 1 possession with a make.
And
oh my.
Oh, missed the layup. Would have been a great sequence for him to cut it to 2.
Joe, he's that prototypical lefty we were just talking about. The RJ Barretts, the James Hardens, you know, you just don't know, you don't see them coming.
Exactly. He's playing his tail off, that's for sure. Missed an easy one there, but got a next possession.
I saw the last couple plays, I saw him do something very interesting. That first bounce on the floor off of the catch is very explosive.
Yeah.
So he's able to get by guys after that first bounce.
Yep.
It kind of shocked me. It kind of came out of nowhere.
Quick decision, right?
Yes.
Catch, put it on the floor.
Yes. And like hard left.
Yes.
And he had a bunny there that he missed. Could have cut it to 2.
Yeah. Minute 28 left. Okay, Sudani showing that stroke from the line, hitting his last 4. Some big shots. His team needs that. Up 6 now. If you're Bond, you got to lock in. Might be the most important defensive possession of the game. If you're Bond, you get a stop here, then looking pretty good. Oh, Christmas, too much space. I think he thought about that too long. Maybe he was surprised with how open he was. Usually he'll knock that down. Minute 08 left to go. All that separates Bond from a championship. A couple quality offensive possessions and a couple stops. Oh, steal. Oh, no, foul. Yeah, foul on the floor, so. Side out. Less than a minute left to go. If you guys think this game's been good, you don't want to miss the other one. Coming up next, Lincoln versus ONL.
Ottawa versus Hamilton.
Yep. Ooh, late call. Couple big free throws coming up here for Clayton, who's got 17 points, 5 assists on the game, 5 rebounds.
Filling that stat sheet.
First one is good. Two possession game. You make this, you're down 4. Try to get a quick stop and a quick score. Timeout. 47 seconds left to go. We're going to cut to quick break and return for crunch time. All right, Bond out of the timeout. Near turnover, but they get it past half court. Look to hold here, take your time. And look, Givens is back in the game now after an injury. Good
9
to see him
seconds on the
back.
shot clock, Joe. Good
Stolen.
defense, wow. Here we go. Good choice not to foul there.
Yeah. Nice steal
One
and
possession
finish
game.
by Tyshawn French. And do you foul here? You try to go to a stop because the shot clock and game clock are basically the same.
Oh, you got to foul.
You got to foul or else they're dribbling out the whole clock. Only 1 second differential.
And they're risking it.
Wow. Oh, they
try to go for
foul.
the steal early.
So they let maybe 12,
Yeah.
14 seconds go off the clock when they could have done that from the start.
They bet on themselves to try to get another steal.
Yeah, that's clock management, right?
Yep.
Now they're going to make them earn it at the line. I mean, if you're Bond, no better guy you'd want to shoot these clutch free throws than Isaiah Flores.
What a game fitting for a championship.
Yeah, wow.
Thought it was going to be a blowout and big comeback.
Nail biter. Ooh. The bounce on that one.
Carr was down nearly 20 in the third quarter.
Wow, what a fight. What a fight.
Butter.
Clutch free throws for Isaiah Flores.
Put his finger towards his mouth to silence the crowd.
Nighttime, nighttime. So we're going to keep it rolling here as we go into a quick timeout. 8 seconds left. 4-point game now. Isaiah Flores knocks down the big free throws with 19 points on the game for him. Julian Benzangi's got 18 points, 15 rebounds. A lot of guys who made a case here for MVP. As Bond can just try to get one last stop. If you're Father Henry Carr, 8 seconds left, not a lot of time. Probably look to draw something up to get a 3. You get a 3 and then you try to foul, quick foul or quick steal.
Not too many options outside of that.
Yep.
You got to get a shot and you got to get a stop.
There's a full team effort here for Bond. A lot of guys made their case for MVP, right? Anybody that you think is deserving of that?
I like the big double-double,
Yep.
big fella.
Benzangi, right? His difference on the glass, especially in that
What's
first
it?
half.
Run me the stats real quick.
18 points, 15 rebounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
For Benzangi?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We got Isaiah Flores with 19, leading all scorers. Javon Givens with 15, 14, and 7.
I give the big double-double.
Yep.
That's been the
I
difference.
agree, and he just gets a game-clenching rebound there.
And make sure they know why he got the MVP.
Yep. Yep. For sure. So I think that'll do it. What a fight from both teams. Father Henry Carr did not give up when they went down big. They kept it going, kept it pushing. It looked like they were going to steal it at one point, the way they were pressuring the ball and forcing turnovers and defending. But in the end, Bond showing why they were the toughest and deepest team all season here, and they punched their ticket to NPA Nationals. That'll be good. It'll be a tough matchup for whoever they see. I believe they would be matched up against the 6th seed, which would be Ridley College.
Wow. It'll be a very interesting
That's
matchup.
good. That's a good game.
I know, these guys are like a wild card to me,
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah.
they got so many different bodies that, like, they're solid, pretty disciplined, they're tough. So you never know. They're like,
You never know.
you just never know.
So that'll do it. Congratulations to Bond Academy winning your inaugural NPH D1 Scholastic Championship. Well deserved and well fought by both teams. Thank you for tuning in. We got one more game for you guys as we get ready now for the presentation of the championship trophies, medals, and finals MVP.
These guys punched their ticket to NPA Nationals March 26th to 30th. Guys are going to be competing for a national championship. Get those shirts on. All right, here comes the trophy. This is what you guys played for. This is what you guys played for. Now lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Hey. Once again, and now for the presentation of the finals MVP, NPH D1 Scholastic Division. And this award is given to a guy who's beasting on the glass on both ends, 18 points, 15 rebounds, Julian Big. Once again, congrats.